this answer. Mendelow's matrix. So write down heading as Mendelow's matrix. So you can see this is your x axis, this is your y axis. Sir, on x axis he is putting something called interest, on y axis they are writing something called power. We will discuss about it. We will discuss about it. Okay, na Raja? So write down heading as Mendelow's matrix. Heading is Mendelow's matrix. So there, if required, you can write down, sir. This matrix was developed by. This matrix was developed by Mr. Aubrey Aubrey Mendelow. Sir, Aubrey Mendelow. Okay, Aubrey Mendelow. Okay, so let us start our discussion, sir. Mendelow's matrix. So there you are writing this matrix was developed by a person named Aubrey Mendelow. Now, what is the speciality of this particular matrix? Sir, just now we have concluded. What we have concluded? Every stakeholder will not have similar requirement. Every stakeholder co you need not manage in the same manner. So what this Mendelow's matrix is doing, sir, this matrix will help you in doing two things. What are the two things it is going to help? Sir, first, it will help you in identifying your key stakeholders. It will help you in identifying your key stakeholders. And after identifying, it will help you in managing them. So it will help you in identifying, it will help you in managing. Sir, identifying, managing what, sir? Company's key stakeholders. Again, I am telling you, sir, stakeholders means those people who will either get impacted by the decision making of the company or who may impact the decision making of the company. So what will stakeholders do, sir? Stakeholders is trying to ensure that they help you in identifying the stakeholders. Sorry, Mendelow's matrix is going to help you in identifying the stakeholders and managing the stakeholders. So this is the first help this matrix is going to do. So first point, what you can write, sir? Mendelow's matrix helps in. So this is first point. Mendelow's matrix helps in what? You can write identifying the key stakeholders and managing the key stakeholders. Then the question is how it is going to do this, sir? Sir, can I say this identification, this management you are going to do based on Mendelow's matrix, or you can say how you are going to manage it based on two variables. So you are going to identify them, we are going to manage them based on what, sir? Two variables. Now the question is, what are those two variables? Sir, one is power and another is interest. One is power, another is interest, sir. Sir, when I say power, power का मतलब क्या, sir? What do you mean by power? What do you mean by power? When we write something called about power, what do you mean by power, sir? Sir, power is nothing but stakeholders ability. is nothing but what, sir? Stakeholders ability. The stakeholders ability to what? Stakeholders ability to influence. Sir, what he will influence? Sir, he can either influence the organization's decisions, can either influence the organization decisions, or he can influence the way in which we are going to allocate our resources or resource allocation or resource allocation. Okay, that is what I mean by power. So when I say power matlab kya, sir? How a stakeholder is going to influence what? The decision making process of the company or resource allocation process of the company. Next, sir, we are also going to do this classification of stakeholders based on what, sir? Interest. Based on what, sir? Interest. Now, what do you mean by interest? Sir, here interest is nothing but stakeholders concern or involvement. Stakeholders concerns or involvement in either a particular project, in either a particular project, or you can say organizations perform. Okay, so either a particular project or organizations perform. Okay, that is a logic, sir. Okay, sir, maybe little bit you may be understanding, some doubts may be there. Don't worry, again we will take one case study example, sir, so that you will understand this more better. Okay, again my question to you people, sir, why we are using Mendelow's matrix? Because I told you all stakeholders are not going to influence company in the same manner, so we are doing prioritization. All stakeholders are not that important for the company. We are doing prioritization. Who is more important, who is less important, and based on that, we are going to treat them. Are you understanding, Raja? So, we are going to prioritize the right person at the right times. So, you may write down this matrix. This matrix helps in prioritizing the people, right people, and this metric helps in prioritizing the right people and helps to deal accordingly. Helps to deal accordingly. Helps to deal accordingly. You understand this, Raja? So it will help you in prioritizing the right person, the right stakeholder, and then deal accordingly. This is what you wrote here. Sir, what you have to do? First, you have to identify the stakeholder. So who is that right person we have identified? Sir, after identifying, you have to manage. Manage is nothing but we will deal according. LHS is equal to RHS. Proved, sir. Only thing is with answer I have to prove it. So we will take the construction, we will understand the matrix right on this point. Okay guys, can I start my discussion guys? Shall we construct the matrix now so that you will appreciate this answer more better, sir? Can we? Yes or no? Answer is yes. Now let us see this one. So this was your Ravana. Na, 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 na. So I hope you might be knowing the name of the company which manufactures this Ether vehicle, sir. The name of the company is Ether Energy. Actually, I want. So recently, this company ka IPO also came, sir. Recently, almost one. So let us see this point. Okay. So let us try to use Mendelow's matrix in ether energies. Now, say for example, sir. Sir, can I say this is the company which manufacture what they manufactures? Sir, EV vehicle, EV two-wheeler, four-wheeler, etc. We are talking about. I'm not talking about Ola, sir. Can I say we have to talk about food companies? Sir. So imagine they are launching. The scenario is what, sir? Now the scenario is they are launching a new EV in markets. They are launching a new EV in the markets. This is the situation. Okay, great. Let them launch. Best wishes. Okay. So don't you think if they are launching new EV in the market, so don't you think they want this launch to be very, very successful? They want people to buy these products. So who are the various stakeholders and how they have to manage them? That is what the concern is. So let us see who are the various stakeholders. Okay. So first column I will leave, sir. Right now I am leaving it blank. Later on we will fill this, sir. Okay. Now first point, sir. So who is the stakeholder? Example of stakeholder I will take. Then I will see how much power he has and how much they are interested in the company. And then based on that, we have to take our action. Okay. Write down this point, sir. So first we are saying who is the stakeholder. Then we are seeing how much power they have in the company, how much interest they have, and then based on that, we will take the action. So let us see stakeholder line by line, sir. So say for example, first example of the stakeholder I will take is board of directors. First example of stakeholders I will take is board of directors. Now tell me, sir, board of directors, are they having power in the companies? Now when I say power, what do you mean by power, sir? Now here stakeholder is nothing but board of directors. Do you think board of director is having the ability to influence company's decision? Or is he having power to influence the resource allocation decision? Bolo Raja, do you think board of directors are having power to influence the decision making of the company? Itna power they are having? Yes, definitely, sir. So my question to you people is this: are they having high power or low power? Then definitely my answer is, sir, they are having high powers. Tell me, are they having interest in the company, sir? Do you think they are concerned or they are involved in a particular project or particular organization's performance? Don't you think you will rank or you will measure the performance of the board based on organization's performance? Definitely they are concerned or involved in organization's performance. So definitely the board is having high concern and high interest also. So high power is also there, high interest is also there. Now my question to you people is this: what action you should do, sir? Don't you think you have to ensure that you manage these people very properly, sir? Correct? Sir, every information you have to share with them. You cannot maintain any confidentiality, sir. What is happening in the company, everything should be known to them. Do you agree with this point, sir? So you have to manage this type of people very closely. You have to manage these people very closely. When I say manage these people very closely means what, sir? Involve them in the meetings. Whatever business meetings are happening, sir, these people should participate, sir, because these are the people who are having high power and high interest in the companies. So regular strategic meetings, regular strategic meetings में you have to involve them. In other words, all the information about the company should be given to them, sir. You just cannot ignore them. You just cannot ignore them. Do you agree with this point, Raja? Next point, sir. Let's talk about government, sir. Now, when I use the word government, I am talking about regulators. I am talking about what, sir? Regulators. Now tell me, sir, are government having high power or low power in the companies? Bolo Raja. Do you think government is having that ability to influence the organization decisions or resource allocation? Are they having that much power? Can they influence organization decisions, sir? Answer is yes. If government wants to do anything, they can do anything, sir. Imagine they pass one particular, what do you say, notification saying that from now onwards, EV vehicle banned. Khatam, Tata, bye bye. So don't you think definitely they are having high power in the company, sir? But do you think are they having high interest in the company? Do you think they are really concerned about the performance of Aether Energy? Whether Aether performs, does not perform, they are least bothered. Do you agree with this point? Whether company performs or does not perform, they are least bothered about it, sir. So hence, I will say they are having low interest in the company. Again, you can see they are not that much concerned or that much involved in company's performance. Sir, they wish company performs well because they can get better taxes, but that doesn't mean they are really interested in profitability of the companies. Shareholders are really interested in the profitability of the company. So you can say either board of directors or you can say investors will come under first category, sir. But government, itna nahi, sir. Are you understanding, sir? So now tell me, sir, do you think I should manage them very closely, sir? should I give them every information or to the extent required? Bolo Raja. Should I give them every information or to the extent required? Means how much information government wants, that much should only I give a, extra also should I give a? Bolo bhaiya. Some strategic decisions company is taking, sir, that also should be known to this government regulator. Not telling only. To the extent required. That means I should keep them satisfied. I should keep them satisfied. I should keep them satisfied. And how I will keep them satisfied? Submit compliance reports. Submit compliance reports. So submit compliance reports. Example, can I say company hai, you have to file your ROC return. Sir, environmental laws के हिसाब से if any reports have to be submitted, submit those reports, sir. So submit that compliance reports, that is more than enough. So keep them satisfied, that is more important. गुस्सा नहीं होना, they should not get angry, sir. Otherwise they will create huge problems for us. Did you understand this point, sir? Now let's talk about third point, sir. Sir, let's talk about employee. Employee में who can come? Imagine those engineers who were involved in manufacturing that vehicle, sir. Sir, employees in marketing department who are going to do marketing for that particular product, sir. So all these employees we are talking. Now my question to you people is, do you think employees are having high power or low power in the companies? Again, when I say power, means are they having that ability to influence company's decision? Employees I am talking about. Do you think decision making may are they involved or not involved? Decision making may they are not involved, sir. So hence I will say they are having low power in the companies. Low power in the company. But what about interest? What about interest, sir? Are they concerned in a particular project? Now tell me, if today Aether Energy, that company ka that particular EV, if it is successful, so don't you think you will have good recognition to this particular engineer because he was involved in engineering that particular vehicles? Are they really concerned about company's performance? Yes, because if company performs well, they will get bonuses also. So yes, they are highly interested in the companies. Yes, they are highly interested in the company. Now tell me, sir, what should we do, sir? What should we do, sir? So imagine if company takes any big decisions internally, do you think that should be told to them or should not be told to them? If any internal meetings company is conducting, sir, should you involve them or you should not involve them, sir? Any decisions internally company is taking, sir, do you think we have to update them? Bolo Raja. Do you think we have to take their feedbacks also? Whatever thinkings they are having, sir, should we take their feedbacks also, sir? Yes, definitely we have to take their feedback, sir. So involve in meetings and feedbacks has to be taken, sir. Feedback has to be taken, sir. Updates has to be given. Any updates to be given. In other words, what we want is keep them informed. Whatever you are doing, keep them informed. Ensure that whatever change you bring in the company or whatever decision you take in the company, that should not be a surprise to these people. Yeah, related to their field, we should update, sir. Correct, ma? Okay, na Raja? Now let's talk about last thing, sir. local media house. Local media house. Do you think they are having that much power in the company? Huh? Bolo Raja? Local media house, local media channel, sir. Do you think that much ability they are having to affect organization's decision, resource allocation? No. And do you think they are really interested in the performance of the company? Huh? No. So hence what should we do, sir? Can I say keep on monitoring them, but occasionally. Great amount of information is not required, sir. So keep on monitoring them occasionally, sir. Whenever occasion arise, you please monitor them, sir. So monitor media sentiment occasionally. Monitor media sentiment occasionally. Understood, Raja? So this ends this particular answers. Can we? Follow Bhaiya. Shall we start? Now what did we do, sir? Sir, actually we have given the answer. Now same thing we can put this in the matrix. Same thing we can put this in the matrix, sir. Now how did we classify or how we prioritize our shareholders, sir? Based on power, based on influence. Power y-axis, and based on how much interest they are having in the companies. Now when I say power can be low, power can be high, sir. Similarly, influence can be low, influence can be high. Okay, very good. So can I say if we try to put this into 2 by 2 box matrix, no, rows and columns, 2 by 2 box we are bringing, sir. So it is a 2 by 2 matrix. A 2 by 2 matrix. Tell me, sir, what is this quadrant 1? What is this quadrant 1 talking about, sir? Can say quadrant 1 is that type of a situation where power is high, sorry, interest is high. So they are having, or I will just write shortcut, sir. They are having high power, power high hai. So power is high, but interest is low. Correct, na, Raja? When you see quadrant 2, sir, here you will see power is also high, interest is also high. Power is also high, interest is also high. Interest is also. So it is high, high. First wala, high, low. Now third wala you see, sir, power is low, interest is also low. Low, low. Very good. And if you see quadrant number 4, sir, power is low, but interest is high. Interest is high. Clear hai, Raja? Now, एक small this thing or just now tell me, sir, don't you think quadrant number 2 are these people very, very important for the company? Yes. So they call them as key players. We are calling these people as what, sir? Key players. So it is a key player quadrant. It is a key player quadrant, sir. So here example में what did we write, sir? That board of directors, investors, and all those people will come under key players. Tell me, what about quadrant number 3? And what about quadrant number 3? Extreme opposite to that, sir. What is quadrant number 3? Neither they are having high power nor they are having high interest, sir. Both are low. So what should we do, sir? Do you think highest priority we will give them? Are they key players or low priority stakeholders? Can I say they are low priority stakeholders? So they are low priority stakeholders. So low priority stakeholders को what we have to do, sir? Monitor. But कैसा? Occasionally, not regularly, sir. Monitor occasionally. You have to monitor, but occasionally. Are you able to understand, sir? Next, quadrant number 1. Quadrant number 1 is what, sir? They are having high power in the company, sir, but they are having less interest in the company, sir. Can I say example में you can write government, regulators. Power तो है, but less interested they are. So what should we do, sir? Keep them satisfied is what the word used. So you should keep them satisfied. So keep satisfied. Keep them satisfied. And quadrant number 4 was what, sir? Our employees, etc., sir. So whatever developments occurs in the company, what should we do, sir? Keep them informed. Keep them what, sir? Informed. Keep them informed, sir. Are you there, Raja? Employees को you should keep them informed. Whatever progresses are happening, whatever product launches we are going to bring, whatever changes we are going to bring in the product, sir, keep them informed. Ensure that they participate in the meetings of the companies. Clarity is there, Raja? Okay. So with this, we also constructed the matrix. Easy answer. Now, only thing we have to fill here, sir. So now tell me, sir. Stakeholder. So what type of stakeholders they are, sir? Now, seeing that matrix, you tell me, sir, from the quadrant. See those quadrants and tell me, sir. Tell me, what type of stakeholder is board of director? Whatever I wrote with this color ink, sir, this ink, that is the type of stakeholder. Okay. Bolo Raja. What type of stakeholder is board of directors, sir? Can I say Anna is a key player? Anna is a key player, sir. What type of stakeholder is government, sir? Can I say they are keeps them satisfied, sir? Keep them satisfied. Keep satisfied stakeholder. What type of stakeholder is employee, sir? Keep informed stakeholder. Keep informed. And last wala, sir, low priority. And when it is low priority, you have to monitor occasionally. Okay, na Raja? So with this, we conclude this. So what I will do is, I will also show you your CS study materials. Yeah, you can see this. Are you able to see this matrix, sir? So you can see here, they are high. Power is also high, interest is also high. Hence we are calling them as what, sir? Key players. Now what should you do with those key players, sir? Manage them closely, involve them in decision making, engage regularly, and build good relationship with them. That is what you wrote them. Manage closely, involve them in key decision, regular engagements are required, sir, for key players. Okay. Then we have what, sir? Second part. What is that, sir? Keep satisfied player. Keep satisfied matlab government, banks, key customers, important customer we are talking about. So what should we do? Consult periodically, sir. Ensure they are satisfied and avoid over informing. Means don't tell more information. Give to the extent required. Avoid over informing means bracket down, giving information to the extent required. Then third point or third type of key stakeholders are what, sir? Keep informed stakeholders. So these people are having low power but high interest in the companies. So what you should do? Regular updates you should keep on them, giving them, take their feedbacks, consult in relevant areas. Correct? Eh? Every area mein to we will not consult. You are a HR manager, so I will consult you only at the time of recruitment of employees, not at the time of product launch. Yes or no? And last wala is low priority. So media house, etc. we are talking about. Monitor, but occasionally. Less efforts is required, sir. This point I will explain. Okay, na Raja? So like that, if you analyze your stakeholders, now can I say you have done prioritization? Now Jay say you have done prioritization, now you will deal accordingly. Can I say based on this, you are doing the prioritization? No. Now based on this, you will deal accordingly. Now how you will deal accordingly? You know whom to regularly involve, whom to occasionally involve, whom not to involve. Are you there, Raja? I am giving you one situation, sir. Consider this situation. Consider the situations. Say for example, Ather, which has launched their new EV, sir. That EV catches fire, sir. That battery catches fire, sir. Battery catches fire. And say for example, sir, 4 to 5 people got some injuries. 4 to 5 people got injuries, sir. Till now, you said media house is not that important element or not that important stakeholder of the company. Hence, you treated them with low priorities. I love respect only, not giving, sir. Just joking, sir. Now tell me, sir. Jay say this happens. Don't you think this is a negative news for a company, sir? This is a negative news for a company, sir. Do you think that media house will cover negative news? Now tell me, sir, at that point of time, do you think still they are low priority stakeholder? At that point of time, sir, when any wrong thing occurs in the company, sir, at that point of time also, do you think media house are low priority stakeholder or their status will change? Bolo Raja, do you think their status will change? Sir, answer is now. Whatever negative news they will be having, no, matlab they will be publishing in the newspapers or in the television channels, no, sir. So that is going to have high impact on the companies. Do you think they are having now that ability to influence companies' decision? Sir, they are also concerned or involved in the organization's performance. Maybe if not this point, but at least they will have high power now. Yes or no? They may have high power. They may have high power. That means earlier media house people were low priority. Earlier they were low priority stakeholder. From low priority stakeholder, they have come to keep satisfied. they have come to what, sir? Keep satisfied. Meaning earlier power was also low, interest was also low. Now they will have more power, but obviously interest is understood, Raja. So now we have to keep them satisfied. So they will become keep satisfied stakeholder. Did you understand, sir? This is one example. Similarly, government. Sir, you told government generally is what? Raja, government generally is which type of key, what stakeholder? Sir, they are keep satisfied stakeholder. They are keep satisfied stakeholder. Yani, what is the meaning of this point, sir? Power is high, but interest is low. Concern is low, sir. But now imagine example will take, sir, Vodafone Idea. Okay, na? VI company, sir. Vodafone Idea, VI telecom company we are talking about. What has happened, sir? Because this company has to pay some licensing fee to the government, some fees they have to pay to government, sir. They were not able to pay, sir. So what did government do? You know, government has acquired some stake in the company. Government has acquired some stake in the company. In other words, more than 26% in this company is now owned by governments. Wow, government acquired stake, controlling power in what, sir? VI. Sir, more than 26% I am talking about. So now my question to you people is this, sir. Do you think government is still a keep satisfied stakeholder, or their status will change? Bolo Raja. Do you think their status has to change? Yes. Now, can I say from keep satisfied stakeholder, they will come to keep key player stakeholder. So their status will change and they will become key player stakeholder. They will become what, sir? Key player stakeholder. Okay. By giving these two examples, what is that I want to conclude? Sir, what I want to conclude is stakeholder analysis is not a one-time exercise. Stakeholder analysis is not a one-time exercise. It's a continuous monitoring exercise. You have to continuously monitor which stakeholder is sitting in which quadrant, and based on that you have to manage them. Clear? So example is only for understanding. So what is a note I have to write here, sir? Write down, sir. Stakeholder analysis is not a one time exercise. It is a continuous strategic activity. It is a continuous strategic activities. I hope this is clear. So it is not a one time exercise. It's a continuous strategic activity. Regular monitoring is required because stakeholder का quadrant may keep on changing. From Q1 from Q2 he may come to Q1. Then Raja. Okay, sir. With this we conclude this particular answers. Now if you can read, you can conclude this, sir. So देखो, answer is very simple. And who developed this matrix, sir? Mr. Aubrey Mendelow. You may write down this in the notebook also, sir. What is the purpose of this matrix, sir? Purpose is very simple. We want to analyze, we want to manage. Analyze, manage what? Your key stakeholder. Based on what? Based on two variables. What are those? Power and power मतलब क्या? Ability to influence the organization strategy or organization's resources. Decision making. Better word you can write down what, sir? decision making. Okay, next, importance. Now tell me, sir, you know the entire answer now. What is the importance of Mendelow's matrix? So now you will get one clarification. Whom to consult, whom to inform, whom to manage closely during the project or decision making process. So from whom we should take inputs? Tell me, whom you should consult? Key players ko you should consult. Whom you should inform, sir? Time to time information. Whom you have to give, sir? You have to inform whom? Your employees. Uh, whom you have to manage very closely, sir? Obviously key players, because if they are not happy, then things will become very, very problematic. Sir, Mendelow's matrix acknowledges what? Ki not all stakeholders are equally important. Next, they help you to manage the competing interest of various stakeholders. Are you understanding, sir? So that is the importance of stakeholders. Then dynamic stakeholder shift, I told you, sir. This, and since environment is highly dynamic, stakeholders can move between the quadrants. Already I took the examples. So media house, which was actually a low priority stakeholders, will now come under what, sir? Keep informed stakeholder. Are you understanding, Raja? So that is the point. So this is just for understanding. Now what you should do, sir? A small exercise let us do. So ICI has given you one activity in the textbook. So let's do this activity, sir. So let's do this. Identify and group the below. So first you have to identify them and then you have to group them. Means they will come under which quadrant? Either they will come under keep satisfied quadrant, keep player quadrant, low priority, or keep informed. You have to find out, sir. So take your 1 minute, sir, and then we will discuss. Okay, so I guess you might have completed that particular exercise, sir. So now tell me, sir, what should be the answer? Waiting for your answer, sir. Now, sir, Miss Suhasini, Mango Partners and Trick Group Investors, MSME Ministry. So first, let's talk about CEO and investors. Bolo Raja. CEO and investors are will come under which group, sir? CEO, investors will come under which group, sir? Obviously, key players. Why they will come under key players, sir? Because their power is also very high and they are highly involved also in the decision making. Correct. So this part is over. This part is over. MSME ministry. So MSME ministry. Or can I write a word government, sir? If you don't mind, government I am talking about. MSME ministry is nothing but government, sir. Bolo Raja. MSME ministry, government, sir. So government, let us write. Tell me, sir, what about Jandhan Bank, sir? Lender. So lender also, sir. Tell me, sir, are they having high power in the company, sir? Bolo Raja, are they having high power in the company? Yes. But are they having interest higher? Interest is lower. So tell me, sir, bank is least bothered about how company is performing, etc., sir. What they want is their money. Do you agree? What they want is money, sir. So government, lender. So government is also over, lender is also over. So government and lender will come under which category, sir? Bolo Raja. Keep satisfied. They will come under keep satisfied categories. Sorry, great. Now tell me, sellers from Rajasthan and customers from Northeast Asia. Now tell me, sellers and our customers. sellers from Rajasthan, customers. Bolo Raja. Can I say seller, suppliers? To some extent, you can say these people also, sir. Sir, bank want their money back, so they expect the company to do well. Correct? But again, now can I say this becomes a debatable point? See, they wish company performs well, but are they really coming to everyday company checking what is their performing? Bolo Raja. So maybe, and if at all we give that type of justification, no, then lender co we can bring one step down, sir. What is that one step down? Keep informed. Are you understanding? Because if you say lender, now tell me, is lender having high power? Answer is yes, lender is having high power, sir. Is lender having high interest? Bolo Raja, is lender having high interest? If you say yes for this also, no, then he will come under key player. He will come under key player, sir. That means every decision we have to take by keeping him in mind, sir. So that's the reason I said better answer would be what, sir? Keep satisfied quadrant would be more better, sir. Next, sellers, customers. Bolo Raja. Sellers, customers, and senior managers. All these three people, sir. Tell me, what shall we do with these people, sir? Sellers, customers, senior managers, sir. Can I say they are having high power in the company? No. But are they interested in the company? Yes. So what should we do? Keep them informed. Keep them informed. So who are low priority people? Who are low priority people? Details are not given. Simple. Details are not given. Clear, Raja? So this ends this particular answer called what, sir? Mendelow's matrix. I hope you have understood this. In your textbook also it says it is always worth to reanalyze Mendelow's grid. And what did we write? Market is dynamic and stakeholders will move from one quadrant to another quadrant. Clear?